Hello, welcome to our Gloomhaven Jaws of the Lion playthrough. Here we are, ready to face off in Scenario 2. I've got it laid out on the board here, but before we get into it, I want to go ahead and cover some new mechanics and components that we're going to be introducing in this scenario. First thing you may notice, on the board itself, we have money now that has been scattered throughout the map, and characters will have a chance to loot that using a loot mechanic that you'll see as we play through. The other thing you'll notice is traps. Sprung traps do 3 damage to whoever springs them, and well, hopefully we can avoid those as we go through, and maybe even push or pull some enemies into them. You'll see those mechanics utilized as we play through the scenario. The other thing, as far as the enemies themselves, we're squaring off against the Vermling Raiders again. However, they now have some move cards. So as you remember last scenario, they all pretty standard moves. They moved and then they attacked. Pretty straightforward. This scenario, each turn we're going to pull or flip a new move card. That's going to tell us what they're going to do, and also a different initiative every turn. So that'll be interesting, kind of a new wrinkle in the scenario. The other thing, for our characters now, we have upgraded 2 moves from their or 2 actions from their decks. You see that they have B numbers next to one punch and the big one. So these kind of are upgraded or more complex versions of the previous move. For example, the big one, you notice now it does a radius attack. It also has this little X, right? And what that means is if I perform this action, I immediately lose this card to the discard pile, and I can't use it for the rest of the scenario. So essentially it's like a one and done, right? Even if I take a short rest, right, it's lost. Can't use it ever again, at least for the rest of the scenario. What we can do, however, is if we don't want to use that, if it's not the right time, this is the last card I have, we have a standard attack 2 and move 2 that we can do now on the cards. So if for some reason we get in a situation where the bottom action doesn't really help us, it's not what we want to do, we can always just move 2 and then proceed on with the round. The bottom here, you'll see that we have, that's right, a treasure chest. Hopefully we'll get some treasure this scenario, and that corresponds to the legend in the book that will tell us what we get if we're able to loot this treasure by the end of the scenario. Something you may have noticed in the previous scenario that we didn't cover, but specifically in this one, we have a couple spots here on the map where there's no enemies. And what that is for 2 players, the little colors here correspond to whether or not there's an enemy there. So that top little hash mark, I'm not sure if you can see it, is blacked out. That means for 2 players, you do not put an enemy there. As like these other ones, you can see they're kind of white and filled in. If they were yellow, they'd be veterans. In this first area, we don't have any veterans. That's a white for the 2-player scenario. Players here, that's all normal. We do have a door in this map. So what will happen is once we move through this door, the enemies in that room will spawn in, and they will act on their initiative, right? So, but until we pass through that door, it's sort of a mystery to us. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what's behind that door, and they won't perform any actions until we open that door. So I think that about covers all of the new mechanics for this scenario. I'm going to go ahead and get everything reset, get some started, get our first move selected, and we'll see you in a second. Okay, went ahead. I've got everything set up for Scenario 2. I've selected our opening actions, but before we get started, let's go ahead and briefly read the introduction, get caught up on what's going on here. The tracks are easy to spot. Vermlings have never been known for their subtlety. You follow the scratching and indicators of a body being dragged until you find yourself approaching the walls of Gloomhaven. The sun is very low, but something isn't right. That isn't just a shadow cast across the lower section of the wall, it's a hole. The Vermlings have made a nest for themselves by burrowing into the wall itself. How industrious. You crouch low and try to sneak closer, but they must have guards watching. There's a shrill shrieking, and then a number of vermlings jump from the dark, brandishing their dull, poorly made weapons. No choice now but to defend yourself. Luckily, you've managed to get your second wind, but you will definitely need a nice, long bath after this ordeal. So we didn't make it to the end. We're like, we got to keep going. We got to take care of business. We got to figure out if these guys are responsible for those kidnappings that we've been hired to investigate, looking for that blacksmith. So let's get right to it. We're ready. We need to clear this den out. We need to find out what's going on so we can get back to the inn and get in that nice hot bath. So first, let's just see what the enemies are going to do. Again, we've got a new action here. We're going to go ahead and give these a little shuffle. And let's flip over and see what the enemies are going to do. We pop in that cave. What are they going to do here? They're going to move on initiative 59. So we see that we have 23 for the Void Warden, 37 for the Demolitionist. So the Vermlings are going to go last. Void Warden first for this turn. They are not going to add anything to their base attack, but they are going to do a range 2 with a target of 2. That's going to sting. They're not going to move, though. So wherever they're at, they're just going to start shooting arrows in our direction once it's their turn. So let's see if we can take care of a few of them before they start shooting at us. All right, so first, Void Warden. We're going to keep it pretty simple. You know, we walked into this den. We see these immediately, these two guards here. Like, let's just take care of them first until we get the lay of the land, figure out what's going on here. We're not within range, so Void Ward, you're going to have to move. We have to move a little bit closer. So we're going to move 3, and then we're going to muddle. So we're just going to hop 2 spaces here. We don't want to get too close. So that way we can attack, and we're not attacking at disadvantage. If you are attacking an adjacent enemy with a ranged attack, you will have to attack at disadvantage. So we want to keep them at a distance, so that way we can effectively range attack them. But we do get to muddle for a range of 3. So we're going to take this guy here on the left. We're going to go ahead and muddle him. So that way he gets disadvantage on his attacks, right? Boom. He's muddled. Next, we're going to attack 3 at a range of 3. We're going to take this guy right in front of us. Just fire off a fireball right in his face. Let's see what that does. So it's a base attack of 3 plus 1 for damage to the guy in front of me. He's only got 5 health, so he is down to 1. 3, 4. He is number 1. Boom. 4 damage to number 1. Alright, so that's a Void Warden's turn. I'm going to throw these in the discard pile. Next up, we've got Demolitionist. His turn. Alright. He's like, coin? Yeah, heck yeah, I want some coin. So he is going to move. And then he's going to... So he's not going to move. He doesn't really want to push because he wants to stay close so he can punch this guy in the face. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the new mechanic that was introduced in this scenario, and we're just going to move 2. Base move. We're actually just going to move 1. Get right up in this guy's face. And because we'll be ending our turn on that coin there, we will loot that coin. I'll go ahead and take that now. Pop that on the Demolitionist character card. Now, here we go. Here's the fun part. We're going to use our 1-2 punch. This is the upgraded version that we got for this scenario. It's a 2 punches. Bam, right in the head. 2 damage, 1 damage. However, as an added bonus, we're going to push 2 and muddle if it targets the same character, which it does. All right. So first, let's do our 2 attacks. And we drew from the wrong person. We sure did. All right. Well, look at that. +1 anyway. You live and you learn. I will shuffle this guy back in. All right. 2 damage. We're going this guy in the face. Let's see, what do we pull? Oh, well, that's not ideal. -2, no damage. Second attack, 1 damage. All right, so he's got 1 damage. However, he does get muddled, and we're going to push him 2, which 1, 2, right into the trap. The trap is sprung. Boom. 3 damage. Which number is this guy? He's number 4. 3 damage to number 4. And he is also going to be muddled. Let me get a muddle token here. Find one. There we go. Muddle token. Boom. So both these guys are going to get disadvantage on their attacks. Great for us because now they're going to, it's their turn. So, what are we going to do? All right. Range of 2. Well, we pushed that guy out of range. 1, 2. Yeah, he's not within range now. Great for us. 1, 2. This guy's going to go ahead and fire off a shot at our Void Warden. It's target 2, so he actually gets to do it twice. Let's go ahead and see what he did. You know, the Void Warden slapped him around. He's going to fire both of them at him. So base attack of 2. Let's see what happens here. Boom. All right, 3 damage. And -1. So 4 damage to the Void Warden. Ouch. Oh, actually, no. I take that back. He's got disadvantage. So we're going to take the worst of the 2 for the first attack. So -1. So that's 1 damage so far at the Void Warden. Let's see what we've got next. +0. All right. So we're going to still 3 damage to the Void Warden. That's not great. That's not bad. 3 damage. So we are down to 3. We are not beefy. Void Warden is not a beefy boy. He is fairly weak. So this guy's out of range. Now, the action card for the bad guys does not say move, so they do not move unless we were told that they move. This guy's just going to stay put. He's out of range. We're ready for the next turn. Go ahead and get that set up. We'll be back in a second. All right, here we are set up for round 2. I've selected our character actions. Let's go ahead and see what the bad guys are going to do this turn and what they're going to move on. Okay. So they are going on 85. So we've got 67 and 20. So they are definitely going to go last again this turn. However, the Demolitionist is going to go first. Void Warden second. So this is like essentially like their, I don't know, like their big move, right? You see that it's got the shuffle here sign, this little circle with the 2 arrows. That means after the enemies perform this action, they are going to shuffle and that move will go back in the deck, right? Looks like they're going to push all adjacent enemies. Oh, we're not close. And they're going to attack +1 for a range of 2. Ouch. Ouch. That's going to be a significant amount of damage. We need to take care of some business pronto. So the Demolition is going to go first. He was like, whoa, buddy, you just really, really hurt my friend here. That's not okay. He's going to move 2, and then he's going to attack and muddle. So we're going to take the bottom action of this card, move 2. We don't have any obstacles to destroy, so he's not going to strengthen 2. And then we're going to perform attack of 3, and then he's going to muddle. If this guy lives, I'm really, really hoping he doesn't. This is number 1, so he's down to just 1 health left. Let's see what happens here. Come on, no whammy. -1. So we're gonna do 2 damage. However, that's enough to finish the job. He only had 1 health left. Boom. He's gone, and he drops a coin. If we so choose to loot it, that's gonna be fantastic. That's a Demolitionist's turn. He's turning. He's like, oh, you're next, buddy. You're next. If you make it, right? Put those in the discard pile. Now the Void Warden's turn. Void Warden's not feeling so great. He's like, ow, that sucked. I don't like getting hit. So what we're going to do first, we're going to heal. All right, we're going to heal for 2. All right, so that's going to put us back up to 5 on our health marker. And then we're going to do the top action here. We're going to disarm somebody within a range of 3. 1, 2, 3. We have line of sight to this guy. He is disarmed. Let's see. What is it? Oh, he's got a little hand icon. Where's that guy? There's traps. Oh, where's the money? Come on, you. No. Alright. For the sake of it, I'll find one here in a minute, but there you go. He's disarmed. However, the second part of this is that we get to force the target to perform a move 2 with you controlling the action. Target, he's going to move 2. Where is he going to move, you ask? Oh, he's going to move right into that trap. 1, 2, 3 more damage. Oh, and he's dead. So we didn't even have to bother looking for that health, that disarmed icon there, because he's dead. How convenient. That worked out fantastic. Gotta clear the way here. He didn't like getting hurt. That was way too much damage. And he drops a coin. Boom. One guy left. Okay, so their turn. They're going to push all adjacent enemies. Nobody's adjacent to him. He's way over here by himself. They're going to attack +1 for a range of 2. Also, nobody is in range. So he's like, oh, you want some? Come and get some. I'm going to stand back here and take shots at you. So now that we've performed that action, we're going to go ahead and shuffle this guy back in because that was the shuffle. And let's go ahead and do this last round. Not much of a selection because, hey, we only have 2 cards left before we have to take a short rest. Let's try and see if we can get this guy out of the way here. We'll go on a 43 for the Void Warden. We want to get this over with. We don't want to give this guy a chance to shoot back at us. And we'll do a 19 Demolitionist. He is ready. He is ready. He's like, I enjoy punching people in the face, and I am coming to get you, buddy, right now. So let's go ahead and flip over what the Raiders are going to do. Screaming Shot again. I mean, I shuffled it, but here we go. So that means we have Demolitionist, Void Warden, and the baddies. So we are not within adjacent range. What do we have here for the Void Warden? Okay, we can attack for 2 at a range of 4, but we really need to move. So we're going to have to move 4. We can attack 3. 1, 2, 3. That gets us within range. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're about to get punched in the face. An attack of 3. Come on. Come on. We need big numbers here. We need a big numbers. Oh, +2, +2, +2. Okay. That's not great. 2 damage to this last remaining guy. That's 1, 2. And he is number 3. All right. All right, Void Warden. Come on, buddy. Let's see what you got. You know, you got to pull your weight here. So we've got to move. Okay. This is gonna work. This is gonna work. We're gonna move 4, and then we're gonna make an ally make a move. So we're gonna 1. You know what? He's gonna come right here because he's like, hey, you're not the only one that gets some coin. So I'm gonna loot this coin because I'll end my turn there. He's gonna get some. Heck yeah. Get another guy here. Boom. And so we've moved, and now we're going to make 1 ally within a range of 2. 1, 2. Perform an attack of 4. Last guy left in this room. We need... What do we need? We need 3. We need a 3. Alright, so it's an attack of 4. We use our allies modifier deck. The one performing the attack. Come on, come on, come on. Are you serious? Are you serious? That is a miss. That is a miss. That's not great. That is not great. We miss. Big whiff. We immediately shuffle our modifier deck. I cannot believe we missed. I cannot believe we missed. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. So they now will push. It is the bad guy's turn. They're going to push adjacent enemies. Push this guy back 1. He is going to attack at a +1 with a range of 2. So he is doing 3 damage. 3 damage, shooting the Demolitionist right in the face. Come on. Are you serious? That is a 2 times damage. That is 6 damage. The Demolitionist is down to 2. Down to 2 health. That was not awesome. That was not awesome at all. We are out of action cards. Wow. This has not been a great round for us. So we're going to shuffle, and we're going to lose a card here. We're just going to randomly pick this guy. Oh, our 1-2 punch. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Same for the Void Warden here. We really don't want to lose a heal card at this point. We still have a couple bad guys to come take care of down here once we open this door. This is not great. We'll take this guy. Yeah, and that's exactly what we lost, a heal card. Awesome. That is amazing. I love to see that. That's fantastic. And we now shuffle the enemy's hit modifiers back into theirs, because once you do the miss or the double down, you shuffle that back in. Wow, we are hurting. We are hurting, guys. This is not great. This has not been a great turn at all. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go through and select the hero's move actions here for this next turn. See if we can get this guy taken care of. And I'll be right back. All right, we went ahead and got set up for the next turn. We shuffled the Vermling Raiders action deck there because that last action had that shuffle icon on it. So let's see what they do this turn. Okay, they go on 59, and it is a dual daggers. So we're at 49 and 19. So again, move order is going to stay pretty much the same. Ouch, that last turn, that really hurt. The Demolition is not feeling it at all. He's not feeling great. He just wants to get this over with. So he is going, we're going to just go ahead and straight to attack. He's like, oh, you've got a ranged attack? So do I. Attack 2 at a range of 4. We really need this to be a decent hit. Come on. Big numbers. Okay, 2 damage. So he is at 1 health left. We'll just leave that marker there. And then we're going to move, we're just going to do this base action of move 2. We're going to try and move down to the door here. And we're going to pop the door and see what's behind the door and hope that our buddy here can just kind of pick up slack with this bad guy. We thought we would kill him. We didn't. Come on, Void Warden. So the Void Warden, first, we're going to attack 3, a range of 3. This guy is within range. Come on. We just need 1 damage. 1 damage. Let's go. Okay. 2 damage. 2 damage. That's good. He is dead. He is going to leave behind a coin, but that's okay. We're not going to go get it. Heal for 2, range of 3 is our other action. So that's what we're going to do. And we're going to heal our friend here. We're going to heal our buddy. We're like, ouch, I saw what happened last turn. That really sucked. So you're going to go back up to 4. Now, once we've opened this door, we've got 2 bad guys here that immediately we can see. Dang. And they're going to get to go. Range of 2, target 2, attack plus 0. Luckily, they don't get the move. And 1, 2, we are all out of range at the door. So that works for us. We can see where they are. We can see we've got a couple of traps here that we need to try and avoid if at all possible. And yeah, I think we're ready for the next turn. Let's see what happens. Okay, we are ready for the next turn. Let's see if we can wrap this up. I went ahead and I've selected our character actions here for this round. Let's see what the bad guys are going to do. They're going to move and attack. Basic move set. They're going on 50. Not bad. We're going on 23 and 20. So, of course, our Demolitionist, the hero of the group here, he's ripping and raring and ready to go. He's ready to get this done. He can see the light at the end of the tunnel. He's hurting. He needs a bed and a place to rest. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep it also pretty basic. We are going to move and attack. We are going to move to 1, 2. There's no obstacles to destroy. The traps aren't treated as obstacles. So then we're just going to attack for 3, and we're also going to muddle to where when this guy gets his turn, hopefully this will help us avoid some of that damage since we're only down. We only have 4 health left. So attacking for 3. Come on, no big miss, no big miss. -1. Okay, that's 2 damage. Not too bad. Not too bad. Not great either. I was really hoping for that +2. We could have just knocked this guy out in one hit. Number 3, 2 damage. There we go. All right, Void Warden turn here. He's going to come help his buddy. He's going to come back up his friend here, just kind of charged in there. We are going, I mean, we have to move to get in some of the action here. And then we're going to, one ally within the range of 2 is an attacking for 4. So once we move our 3, 1, 2, and 3. Oh, and this guy is muddled already. We can muddle somebody else within a range of 3. He's already muddled 1, 2. Yeah, we're not within range of this guy down here. So he's the muddle's not really going to be effective, but that's all right. Main point is one ally, range of 2. Here's our buddy. Attack of 4 using the ally's modifier deck. We need 3 damage. So just avoid that -2. Come on. Come on. You serious? Are you serious? That's another miss. That is an unfortunate. That's another miss. Okay. You know what? That is the name of the game. That is the name of the game. All right, these get shuffled. I cannot believe we missed again. At least he's modeled. At least he is modeled. Okay. Move 2. So we'll start with this guy down here. He's just going to work his way over to us. Luckily, he's not within range of attacking. And then we're going attack +0. These guys are doing a base attack of 2 damage. They are muddled, thankfully. So they do get disadvantage on their attack. Let me do a really good shuffle on these. There we go. All right. All right. All right. All right. Cannot believe we missed again. Okay. Attack 2 damage, worst card, -1. Okay, okay, we can work with that. We can work with that. That takes our Demolitionist down to 3. Not great, but we're okay. We're okay. All right. Next round, we only have our 1 card, so we're gonna take another short rest. We're gonna lose a card here, another card. Let's see what we're losing for the Demolitionist here. We're going to pick this guy. It looks like just kind of our standard move and attack card. Explosive Blitz. We're going to lose that one. And Void Warden here. Let's shuffle them up. What do we lose? What do we lose? We're going to go with this guy. Okay. Basic attack. Move. That's a double attack. Turn out the lights. That's what we lose for the Void Warden. Alright, well that was also not a great round. That was not a great round for us. We need to finish off this guy. Pretty limited move set at this point. We don't need to move. We could stun. You know what? I think that move. Yeah, we'll stun and we will attack. Just because the muddle's gone away. We'll attack again and muddle again. Yeah. We will act on a 42 for the Demolitionist. And for the Void Warden. Okay, we'll do... Okay. Yeah. Alright, we'll do that guy. And... oh, alright. Yep, okay. Alright. We'll go on a 23 for the Void Warden. We're gonna... let's see if we can finish this up. Alright, let's see what the bad guys are gonna do. They're gonna go on 85. This is their big move here. They're gonna push and attack +1, range of 2. We need to finish this. We need to finish this quickly. All right. All right. First off, Void Warden. Ractor on 23. We are first going to, one ally within range of 3. Attack 2, range of 3. 1, 2. All right. So we are going to have our Demolitionist buddy attack this guy down here because he's going to try and shoot us in the face, and also this way we're not at a disadvantage against the bad guy he's adjacent to. All right, allies modifier deck. Here is a 2 damage. Let's see what we get. No damage. Okay, no damage. That did not work. Muddle. We're not going to move. We don't really need to move anywhere. We're surrounded by traps on both sides. But we do have a muddle within range of 3. We are going to muddle this guy down here. 1, 2. Yeah, he's within range. So he's muddled. That'll hopefully help us with this screaming shot. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, Demolitionist. We really need him to finish up here. We really, really do. We're going to go ahead and attack first since we're already adjacent. Attack for 3. Yeah, attack for 3. Come on. We really just need this to go through. We just need this to go through. Alright, +0. 3 damage. He already had 2. He's out of here. Thank you. About time. That's incredibly helpful. Alright, so we attacked. Let's go ahead and we're going to move and push. Well, we don't want to push. Move 3. Huh. Do we want to get within range of this guy? You know what? We really don't. They're not moving this turn. We're just going to move up 1. We don't want to take the hit. We're already low in health. We're only at 3. They're going to do 3 damage right out the gate with the shot. So we're just going to stay. We'll get the coin. We'll stay put next round. All right. That worked out. At least we got that. Discard, discard. Pretty not much choice for this this next round. We'll go on a 67 and a 42 for next round. So push, nobody's adjacent, last guy on the board, attack +1, range of 2, 1, 2, nobody's within range, 1, 2, we're good there. They didn't move. We do have to shuffle the action deck for the Raiders, the Vermlings here. And let's see what they're going to end up doing. Oh, man. This is much closer than it should have been. I cannot even believe we whiffed so hard so many times. It's just absurd. All right, move and attack. Basic situation. They're going to try, come get us, and they're going to go on a 50. So that it'll be Demolitionist, the Raiders, and then us. That's what's going to happen this time. All right. Demolitionist. All right, buddy. All right, buddy. Come on. All right. Let's see. We can move. We can... Yeah, we got to move. We got to get within range. So we're going to move to... 1, 2. Oh, this coin comes with us because that's where we ended our turn. Attack for 3. Attack for 3. This guy's muddle is gone. We don't have anything that we can muddle. Just basic attack. We can destroy an obstacle. Let's see. Destroy one within range 3. You know what? It might be helpful. We'll destroy this guy here. And maybe that'll make a pathway for our Void Warden if we need it for some reason for him to get a little closer. So that covers our move. We'll attack for 3. 3 damage. If there's ever been a time for our +2, this would be it. We can wrap this up nice and tight. Let's see. +1. 4 damage. Not enough to kill him. He's got 1 health left. Number 1. Ugh. Come on. Come on. That's all right. That's all right. That's okay. We're still okay. 3 damage. He's got 3 health left for Demolitionist. All right, what do we got for the Void Warden? Let's see. 1, so we can... Let's see, where we can move it, our 2. 1, 2. So we can't get the treasure yet. 1 ally, attack of 4. We don't want to disarm. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? We've got to move. We got to move. We're out of range. Yeah, we're not within range to really do anything. So we're going to move our 2. We're going to move 1. And we're going to move 2 on that destroyed here. That puts our Demolitionist within range to help him out. So that's what we're going to do. 1 ally within range 2 may perform an attack of 4. So we used our base move on the bottom of this card. And then we're going to attack 4. We use Demolitionist modifier deck, which hasn't really been good for us. But you know what? Have faith. We just need 1 damage. 1 damage. Okay, 4. He's gone. Gone. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All the enemies are gone. That is fantastic. So what we're going to do is, since we're out of cards, but we're not exhausted yet. We'll go through the round. We'll say this turn, next turn, our Demolitionist got on the treasure. And then I think the most that really you can move with the Void Warden is, with what we have left, is a 3. So for the sake, we'll say we had 1 more round. Let's see, is there anywhere we can get with 3? 1, 2. No, not really. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So we went with one more round. We wanted to collect that treasure before we were exhausted. And so we did. Oh, that was more challenging than expected. But we walk away with a treasure. We walk away with a little bit of money. And we won. We won. So now we have met the win conditions for killing all enemies, which was our goal for the scenario. Let's read the conclusion. With a foul nest cleansed of those wretched creatures, you take your time searching every nook. Surely the city guard will want to know about this. It can't be safe to have vermlings tunneling through the walls. It's hard enough to fend off their raids as it is. Eventually you do manage to find an unexpectedly large amount of gold under some rotten wooden boards. Sifting through the treasure, you also find a strange note in crude scratching. It details some business arrangements between the vermlings and someone by the name of Roland. Who is the mysterious Roland? Well, that is a question we hope to answer in the next scenario. So, with that being said, I hope you come back for the next scenario. And the next one we'll be playing scenario 3. We'll also go through our character sheets. We'll tally up our golds. I believe in the next scenario, the shop opens up, so that'll be fun. Maybe we'll purchase some goodies. And we'll kind of get into all of that before we start that next scenario. So thank you again for joining me. Look forward to seeing you on the next one. Appreciate it.